the entirety of the government. To Iran, choose wisely. The world watched, and so did you, as the U.S. military moved seamlessly from major combat operations to a world-class blockade. We can make that transition again, very quickly, and even more powerfully than ever.
Hegseth seemed to quote the Bible during a Pentagon prayer service. Perhaps it was a bit tongue-in-cheek, but Mr. Hegseth read out a prayer saying it was used by search and rescue teams that were trying to find an airman whose plane went down in Iran. It's since been realised most of the speech was largely fictionalised. It was read out by Samuel L. Jackson's character in the 1994 film Pulp Fiction.
The path of the downed aviator.
The path of the righteous man
is beset on all sides.
And is beset on all sides.
By the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
It's by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
And I will strike down upon thee with...
And I will strike down upon thee with...
great vengeance and furious anger.
Great vengeance and furious anger.
For those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother.
Those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
And you will know my call sign.
And you will know my name
is Sandy One.
Is the Lord.
When I lay my vengeance.
When I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Okay, so some found it funny. There were a few smirks in the crowd there, knowing exactly what was going on. But a spokesperson for Mr. Hegseth clarified later that he knew it was merely a reflection of the Bible verse. He states that any media who says the secretary misquoted the passage is reporting on fake news. Mr. Hegseth later, though, took time out of his recent news conference to use biblical scripture to actually criticise journalists.
You see, the Pharisees, the so-called and self-appointed elites of their time, they were there to witness, to write everything down, to report. But their hearts were hardened. Even though they witnessed a literal miracle, it didn't matter. They were only there to explain away the goodness in pursuit of their agenda. As the passage ends, the Pharisees went out and immediately held counsel against him, how to destroy him. I sat there in church and I thought, our press are just like these Pharisees.
If your booty looks like this, if your belly looks like this, and your arms look like this.
This Monday, April
Wow. You know, Jessica, I think there is, I'm going to help you out here. That's the kind of guy I am. I think there is one hole in Jesse's argument, and that is the people that we're negotiating with are so fractious. I said yesterday, it's a prisoner's dilemma. Who is going to make the decisions? And the person that doesn't make the decision could end up being dead. How do you answer that, Jessica, Miss Smarty Pants, and your sparkly glasses?
They are sparkly today, and I'm still hopeful for a sparkly deal to come out of this. They are very fractious on their side, of course, and suspicion of, who might be compromised, who's going to get whacked next. They do know that at least the Israelis have eyes on them absolutely everywhere.
Oh,
so
Jews.
We do love to spy. Oh, sorry, Emily, was the casual anti-Semitism strange?
No.
Yeah,
I was just pointing out that you pointed it out.
Yes, the Israelis are very good at knowing where you are, which is how they took out the Ayatollah brunch club, right?
Interesting.
So it's going to be one of those days. Anyway, I'm curious about, in Jesse's three scenarios, the amount of time that Iran thinks that they can wait it out. Because
I go and I keep friends with Mr. Rosenthal at the New York Times and people of that sort, and not all the Jews, but a lot of the Jews are great friends of mine. They swarm around me and they're friendly to me because they know that I'm friendly to Israel and so on, but they don't know how I really feel about what they're doing to this country, and I have no power, no way to handle them. But I would stand up if under proper circumstances.